Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces to the channel today. I hope you have a lovely day. Welcome your faces to a brand new series, PES 2021 Master League. I cannot wait to play this series. I'm not played PES on the channel in about 3 years, and I'm looking forward to dusting off some Master League and playing it for your faces. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. We've got some old returning faces. Welcome back to the PES series. And I'm just your average PES player. I'm not no top tier PES player. I'm just your average player, so we're not playing superstar or anything like that. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there before we crack on. We'll be playing on regular, so if you are wanting some superstar level, I ain't your guy. But if you are still sticking around and you want to see how this playthrough goes, then make sure you do stick around. All right. So we're starting off. This is going to be my first time playing the new PES. I'm not actually playing it yet. I know it's just a season update. It's not going to be a whole brand new game. It's just a minor changes, new kits and stuff like that. So I have transferred a few players. I have not done full transfers yet because obviously the transfer window is still open at the moment, and the main transfers itself are not happening, I believe, until October 16th. I was going to postpone the series, but I really just want to get going with this and just get playing PES. I really do. I can't wait till October 16th for the update to come out. So I moved over a few players. Not all the players have moved. I've just done like the key ones, and there are some players still at some clubs and whatnot, but I was just like, there's too many players to move around everywhere. So I've done a few. I've not done all. So just a heads up on that. So, we are going to be playing as Everton, as you can see with the thumbnail, everything like that. It's a serious project. I feel like it's going to be an absolute cracking one. And the reason I chose Everton is because they've got a bit of, they're trying to like build a good stable club. They've got a bit of experience and they've got a bit of like young talent in the team. So I like the balance, and I feel like we can rework something with that. And it's something I'm really up for. I really am. I'm intrigued to see what we can do, and I feel like it could be like a 2-season jobby. I reckon, or maybe 3. You never know. But we want to try and obviously get off to a good start on the game, and see where we go. We will go with you for now. I was going to do gigs, but I was like, mate, I think that would be a Man United playthrough we do. I think that would be a Man United one we do. First transfer window open. We'll go 10-minute games. And you'll... Well, I got a few ideas what we could do with player-wise. I'm intrigued to kind of go in blind and get your input as well. If there's any players that we can get in, do leave it in the comments down below, because that's one thing I like about doing these PES series is... it's getting your input and see if we can build like a team, like which I'm happy with, and you guys are happy watching as well, and see if we can get them performing. So here we are, first day on the job at Everton. Ancelotti, he's got sacked. He's got signed by Barcelona. Ron and Koeman didn't last. Messi got them fired, and Ancelotti's got the Barca to win them the. They've got some trophies on getting back on winning terms, and I'm the guys being appointed for the job. Bit rough, I reckon, at the start of the season, but I reckon once we get the team clicking, then I think it'll be good. That's what I'm saying. It's been like a 2-season job, I reckon, to get them up to where we want them, because I reckon it'll be the first 6 months is kind of getting them clicking, finding that like getting that spine going, I'd say. I'd like to discuss the season objectives for the club. For strength, we need to maintain our place in the top of the league. This season's okay. Right, where we're going for? What's your options? Aim properly. We can try and go for Champions League. We can finish in the top half of the table. Should we try it? I think, you know what, I feel confident. Let's go for it. I felt like we could do top 4. Here we go. Press meeting. Meeting the press for the very first time as the new Everton manager. I wonder what kind of questions we're going to get thrown at us from the press. Congrats on becoming the new manager. What's your plan for the team? Are you going to introduce her straight away, or stick to what? Ooh. I have my own ideas. We need to strike a good... Yeah, I feel like we need to strike a good balance. Ooh, it's up to the players. I'd say 50-50. I feel like the formation, we're sticking with what we've got already. But I feel like it's just probably not mess around too much with the new team. What style of football do you expect to play this season? I want to see clean and I want to put on a show. See the boys play hard. I want to see the boys play hard. I want to put on a show. We want to make the Everton fans, mate. We want to make them happy. We want to make sure the other teams see that we play well. That's what we're about. That's what we're about. So, right. I feel like the first thing we should do is sort out our game plan. I think that's the first thing that we should do. So, like I said, we've got all the new players. So, we've got the main of it. I think there was one player. I thought I did move, but he's not moved. I don't know where he's gone. So, I did try moving one player because there's a guy from Marseille, left back. And I was, move you, but he's obviously not here. Very, very good, you see. Following Everton, it's actual self. But, what I personally feel like what we're going to go with, we are going to get rid of players like Baines. Like I know like Baines is retired, we'll release him in a minute. We will, but we need to kind of figure out what is going to be our starting 11. Then we need to figure where we're going to strengthen and everything like that. So we'll stick with that. I feel like that's a good formation. I'm pretty content with that. So we need to get a goalkeeper in. I feel goalkeeper could be a backup. Maybe look at the youth. Maybe see what we've got there. Let's have a little nose. See what I can come up with on this squad. Ah, found him. There he is. I thought I didn't move him, but I did. There he is. Hello. So I think that is going to be our starting 11 at the moment. That's what I personally feel like. That's like what I want. But looking at that, I feel like we could do with definitely a backup goalkeeper. It's definitely needed. Because I would like to have a bit of competition for Pickford. Maybe a bit of rotation like in cup games and whatnot. Then possibly another striker. I would like to get a good maybe an experienced striker in. Maybe I think that'd be a good shout. Or we've got a youngster up front, so maybe an experienced forward as well. Maybe. We've got left back, we've got right back position, possibly we could strengthen, but we do have a backup there as well. So I feel like we're going to dip on a foot in the market, see what's about, what a player might drop out at me going right there. But I definitely do feel like we do need a backup for Rodriguez. I feel like he's going to be our main player for this series, and I feel like we need to get a good backup for him, like a second player coming off the bench to make an impact, because I feel like every spot we have like two of everyone really. So it's like right wing, we've got two there. We've got Walcott on a bench. We've got left back there. No, not left back, left wing. Sorry, we've got like left back. Centre backs. We've got covered for centre backs there. Potentially another centre back. Maybe we'll get like a youth one in, maybe, because we don't have a backup centre back in the squad there. Probably could use some of these centre midfielders as well. Maybe to get funds up as well. So potentially sell some players here, boost up that market a bit. So I'll need to double check though, see if Sigurdsson's gone or not. Okay, after researching, Sigurdsson is still there. For some reason I thought he got moved. I thought he got like he was his contract was expired, so he could still be a part of our plans then. So that's a good one then. That's a good one. So we've got back up, but I might be tempted to sell him because he is getting a bit on, isn't he? So we could maybe sell him, get a bit of money, get someone maybe a bit younger in. I've got a few ideas. Alright, I've got a few ideas. Right, so this is going to be our formation. 4-2-1-3. That's going to be our formation. Then we're going to be playing a counter-attacking football with all-out defence when we're out of possession. Just to be careful not to concede any goals, because that's where we're going to get caught out, I reckon, if we're going to get pushed on by anyone. Right, so that's what we're going to be going at for there. Right, here you can see. Baines has been released. We are releasing him. He is gone. So he's not in the squad, alright. He's not in the squad. But I'm looking at some of these players, like age, mate, 31. I thought these guys are going to be like a bit younger, man. Jesus Christ. What we'll do is we'll place them on the thing, but I don't reckon we'll be able to really get rid of them. So we need to look at. So we're starting to get like an idea now what we need, because I'm looking at the the ages in the players, and I'm just like, ooh, right, we could do with getting rid of some of these. Then we could do is like, so we already need to look in the right back position. So there's a good fair few spots that we need to do. So you're 28, 31, 20. So this is what I mean. We've got a guy, not a bad like little balance of age. It's kind of like we've got something like early 20s, early 30s. So the players I've got I've got 16 up for sale. Try and get some more money in the key. We've got a good budget so far. We've got 100 and nearly 120 mil to go in the budget. So I'm very happy about that. So that means we can go out and possibly go and get some good talent there. So let's have a look and see what we can get. Right, I've got my list of players. I've sat here for like a good 10 minutes kind of going through it, and like I think I've got a good bunch of players, alright. Thinking of it. So you can't see it right now, just give me a second. Right, as you can see it now, we've got Cavani on there, which I feel like would be good. Obviously he's not at PSG now, he's a free agent. But I feel like he'd be good because a bit of experience up front, give a bit of competition for our up front, whatnot. I feel like it's a good shout in my personal opinion. And we've got all these other players as well. It's like this chap, he's been at Real Madrid, he's been out on loan about 10,000 times. I feel like he would be a good one behind Rodriguez. I reckon that would be a very good one. A bit of he's young as well, 22 years old. But James Rodriguez is 32, I think, 31. So I reckon that'd be a good shout. We've got this chap as well. This chap's been at Wolves for ages, and he's actually pretty decent on this game as well. So that is one of our. So basically, our top targets, I reckon, Cavani, this chap, I don't know how you say his name, him, Blind, randomly I just put on there because I just thought it was a backup as an alternative. Ooh, this one's a very expensive move salary-wise. Annual salary, 3.5 mil. Oh, that's a bit of an expensive one, isn't he? He is an expensive bastard. Right, we're going to start negotiations with this chap here because he's a bit cheaper than the younger chap because annual salary and whatnot. It's the only reason we're going to keep it off at the moment. And there we go, we're bringing the face cam back as well. So we've got the transfer fee. It's 32 mil for buyout, which is pretty alright, I'd say. So this club is resistant. So it's going to be pretty hard unless we pay the full amount of his release clause. So if we activate his full release clause, annual salary, we'll just kind of go with that for now. We'll try to see if we get it for like 3 years. Oh, is he happy with it? We'll stick with 2 years and see how he does. So he's happy with that. We'll see what happens with this deal. We'll see what happens. Because I reckon that we would. I'm trying to be realistic kind of with these as well, not trying to go out and do like crazy moves. So like the kind of moves that I would think Everton would kind of do. So I know like there might not so much go. I'd say if like this kind of player would be in a couple of years, it would go to Everton because I know he's just signed a new 5-year deal with Villa. But I reckon like say a couple of years, I reckon I could see him at Everton personally, like maybe like 2 years time. So it is like a potential. I could see him as an Everton player in the future. There's a few other players on here as well. I could see Everton like Lingard, to be honest. Not so much like these chaps down by here. I just kind of put these on the list because they're like young players. And I know if you look at the Man United squad, they won't walk straight into the squad so much. So I reckon it would be pretty easy to buy on here. But I have gone for Ben Foster as a backup goalkeeper. Because he's experienced, but his annual salary is a wee bit high. So if we can get that down a bit, so if we can get that to 1.5, then I would be a happy chap. This course is only that, really? I don't know. Well, if we go for that, I'm pretty happy to pay that for him. See what he comes back with. I don't reckon he's gonna like that. I reckon he'll probably want a bit more in money wise. This is another player as well I looked at. I was kind of like, he does play in many roles. Like he plays in midfield, right back. So I was just kind of like, he's a good backup player. That's why I got Blind on there as well. I know Blind can play all their 3 positions. So I'd say Blind would be more of a good utility player for us. Like play right back, centre back, left back, midfield. So that's a good one. So we're going to go for this chap here. How much is he? He's not too bad salary it was. I reckon he's going to be... I think we're not going to be able to budget his annual salary too much with him. We'll try and get down a bit. Don't think it's going to be an expensive one to get. He's going to be very expensive to get. But I feel like he's going to be a good one to get for the team. I do feel like he would be. But Cavani, we need to get our wages up. So if we get Sigurdsson out, a few players out, I reckon then Cavani would be a fantastic addition to this team. Try see if we can maybe negotiate a loan deal, maybe. Club's not happy with it. Oh, me. I don't think they won't want a loan. They will not want a loan. I think they would want a permanent move. Try see if we get him like for 4 million. Or try. We will try. I don't feel like he will, but we will try. We will try. We will see how that transfer goes. We're starting negotiations there. Right, there's been updates to the transfers. Let's see what's happening here. So he's not asked too much on his salary. That's good. No. Blind. So they all come failed. So we've got Cavani. Cavani's come through, sorry. Same term. So Cavani's come through. Waiting for a response. Same person. So we've got Ben Foster, which is good. I'm happy with that. So Cavani, his salary is freaking through the roof. I felt I'm gonna get that move done. That means 1.6 mil left, 36 mil out of the kitty for transfers. We need to get some players shifted, so we'll get Ben Foster in. So we've strengthened up with 2 positions so far. Which is good. We've got a backup for Rodriguez, which is I feel like would be a good move, and he can play as well on the wings as well, which is good as well. Plus, Varney, I want to get that deal done. Right, so we're gonna have to wait on the Cavani deal. I really do feel like, because I would like to get that one done. I reckon that'd be a really good one to get a nice addition, because we get the other players in, because I feel other ones in, I think that would be good. I do feel like we're making the right choices. I do feel like we are. But just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Here we are, the brand new signing from Aston Villa. Here he is. I think it's a good move because he can play across all that free line, which is nice, and I think he can play centre midfield as well. So that's there as well. So it's giving like options in different positions and whatnot. Right. So we have had an offer in for Sigurdsson, 14 million. How much salary is he? So his current salary is 2 million. So that would free up a good chunk. That would free up a good chunk. So we're gonna let Sigurdsson. I reckon Sigurdsson should go, in my opinion. That Delph, how much for him? 6 million. His annual salary is on 3 million. So that frees up a good bit. That's 2 million current salary, bruh. And he's one of the older ones as well, with 28. So we could accept he's gone. So that frees up for up to 3 million salary. Brought us an attack player in, so I think we should let Sigurdsson go. You know, so that's up to 5 mil. How much are we just off? Doing it. You know what? Yeah, just doing it. Cavani is joining Everton. I cannot believe we've got to have Rodriguez, Cavani. We've got Allen, and we're gonna have that other chat, which is our attacking line is gonna be. It's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be dangerous. And here's the man, Mr. Cavani, making his switch from PSG to Everton. I think he has to sign for Ben. I don't know if he signed for Benfica or not. I think he might have. think he might have. I was reading in the paper that he was linked with Benfica, so it's not a super realistic transfer, but I feel like it would be a good shout. Good shout, bruz. The kickoff. Do you a newcomer in your team a sheet for the first league game? Oh, will he be? I think he'll be on the bench. I might use him. I'll see him. I might use him. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Like, I definitely want like to kind of keep my teams kind of like consistent, but with little changes depending on tiredness and whatnot, because that is the flow of these games. Like keeping the team the same. But he is here. He is here. All right. So we've got the 2 new signings on the bench. They will not be starting today. But we do have Rodriguez and Allen in the starting 11 already. They're going to be starting today for us. So we've got 2 new starters on the pitch. We've got 3 new ones on the bench. So we've got a good solid squad there. It's just that back line. I do look at it. I kind of go, I do need to get in potentially another right back, so that utility kind of player we could really do with. So that's something we're definitely gonna have to look at. So if you guys got any suggestions like centre backs, right backs, we could get in. Do let us know, or if there's any players that you reckon I should boot out the club, and do let us know. Like Walcott, do you want Walcott gone? But personally myself, I think he could be a good part of the setup we've got here. He could be a part of like a good a squad player. So I personally myself, I feel like we've got a good setup going on here. Here we go. Give it the first speech as the new coach. Got to kick off this season in style. We're going up against Leeds. Can't have any rookie mistakes today. Here we are coming out, ready for the new season. It's going to be an interesting season. This will be. We're aiming for the top 4. We've got strong competition to go against. We've got Liverpool, we've got Man City, Arsenal, Spurs, Man United. It's going to be a tough season. It's going to be a tough one. Oh, no. Yeah, get the ball, get the ball. I felt that when I was building up. I was like, right, here we go. Very close, very close. Oh. Closest we've got to the goal so far. Well, got into the box, really. Oh. Can't believe I thought I was going to be it. I was like, come on. I really thought it was going to have a little cheeky, a little bit ahead there, Roby. Oh, how did you miss that? How on earth? So, first half is done. 0-0. Got that one shot that we had there. Should have been him. That's literally the one shot we had. That should have gone in. That should have gone in. Right, it's time for one of the new guys to come on and make a bit of a change. We are going to bring on one. New guys, there we go. Chuck him out on the left. Oh, what? Oh, that was a nice shot. Oh, so close. Mate, they are good going forward. Got to give it to them. Here we go. Two new boys. The new boy Cavani is on. And we brought Walcott on as well. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Come on! Oh no! Oh, it's like Cavani's dragging him out. That's like the perfect opportunity. I really did think it was going to go in the top right corner. Free ball. No! Mate, Leeds bloody did good that game. First game of the season, mate. 0-0. Not the start I wanted. Really was not the start I wanted, but you cannot argue with them. That was a really good first half, or first game for them. First half, I felt like we had moments, but they were the better team. They were the better team today. They were better. Second half, they bossed the second half. They really kept us back and get the ball forward. They were just making sloppy passes, mate. Sloppy passes. But Rodriguez is our best player today. But that's what it's all going to be about. Getting that team spirit up and setting that gel between the first team. So where's that set us at the moment? 10th at the moment, 1 point. I would have liked to have got the 3 points today, but Tottenham lost. So Liverpool lost. Anyone else big? Wait, Tottenham and Liverpool had lost their first game. So you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. I will. I'll take that. We didn't lose like Liverpool. But we are going to wrap up the episode here. So we've got to leave it open now. We're going to open up the floor. If you've got any recommendation for players coming in, we've got a few days left on the transfer window. We could probably squeeze in, I reckon, one more player. We are looking for a right back / centre back, maybe. Like you could play a bit of rotational in the midfield, maybe as well. That opening match against Leeds and should we sell Delph as well? Should we sell him? I feel like we should free up some of that money, but he maybe would be a good backup player. He can play left back. So, but we are after a centre back, right back, and playing that bit of that midfield role as well. So, is this the guy? Is this going to be the guy that we're going to need to get in? Because he can play all that roles, or we could try maybe go again for Blin. But if you guys got any younger recommendations, leave them in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.